everybody, welcome back to H&S Collectibles. This is Cody. So continuing on with the Steelbook collection, I haven't looked. I think this is part 6. So if you're interested, go back and look at the previous ones: Kaiju, Horror, Sci-Fi, Fantasy. This is Action, Comedy, and Drama. Just going to split those into two. It'll be the last two videos. But getting going with Sherlock Holmes, A Game of Shadows. One of them where you fold out gives you the whole image. I like that. Pretty cool. Most of the Scream Factories do that, and you can see that in the Scream Factory video. Nothing on the inside of this one. And enjoy the movie too. I like those Robert Downey Jr. Sherlock Holmes movies. Next up, Ten Commandments. This is a 4K Steelbook. Got Moses and Ramses there on the cover. I've joked, this is one of the greatest overacted movies of all time. I really enjoy this movie, and everything just works in it. Good performances by everybody, and especially you gotta love Yul Brynner and anything he's in. Artwork on the inside, behind the discs, if I can get to them, is the Red Sea crashing back in, and let's see, yeah, there's Moses standing there, Red Sea crashing back in on Ramses' men. Have not got to watch this in the 4K yet. Whenever I finally do get around to having a 4K TV and setup, I'm just going to binge a bunch of movies and maybe do some reviews on them. We'll see. So, Wolf of Wall Street, I don't think this was a Best Buy exclusive or anything, but I think that's where I picked it up. I can't remember. May have been Best Buy. Maybe not. Digital code for Wolf of Wall Street, if you can use it, if it's still good. I don't know if it is. I know I never redeemed it. Internet sucks bad enough here. I don't use the digital codes for the most part, but Wall Street sign, that's the background art, and a great movie. When I recommend it to people, I usually say, hey, you like Goodfellas? Well, this is kind of like Goodfellas with stockbrokers. Next up, Scarface. So got a couple Scarfaces. The other one I have is the Universal kind of comic book release that looks like the one I showed for King Kong, or the one that I showed for Paul, or I think even Hot Fuzz. Like comic panels. I gave that one to my son, and I found this one somewhere else, and just thought that was really cool looking. And on the inside, of course, there's Tony and a couple shots, his sister. Great movie, and this includes the original Scarface. Never watched it. Need to sometime. So next up, keeping with those gangster fall from grace kind of movies, The Godfather. Picked these up at Disc Replay. This is Paramount, I guess. Just pretty nice, simple, kind of understated cover art there of the Don. And then the background is a Corleone family tree. And so I got that one, and I also have Godfather Part 2. Found them both at Disc Replay for $3 or $4, or I guess $4 in this case. Never did find Part 3, and looking around online, I'm not sure that they put Part 3 out in a Steelbook. Not that Part 3 is a great movie compared to the other two or anything by any means, but it would be nice to have the whole set. And then here's the same Corleone family tree in the background. This is the Coppola restoration. I've actually never even played both of these because I have another set of the Coppola restoration that I've watched. Let's see, moving along, this was sent to me by Mark of Horror, but Sukiyaki Western Django, and this is a standard DVD release, not Blu-ray, because it's taller. I do think that that's interesting that the standard definition Steelbooks are taller than the Blu-ray, just like the regular cases. So artwork inside, them squaring off with a gun and a sword. I have not seen this in quite a while. Need to sit down and watch it again. Another 4K, so I do believe this was a Best Buy exclusive, but the 4K of Backdraft. Awesome movie. If you're a Kurt Russell fan, try to get that in focus. Yeah, if you're a Kurt Russell fan, definitely something you need to watch. But a great cast all around. You got Kurt Russell, Scott Glenn, De Niro, Donald Sutherland. Just a lot of solid people in this, and a really good movie to boot. So speaking of Donald Sutherland, MASH, the movie, Steelbook from 20th Century Fox. So, like this movie, I like this movie clear up until about the last fourth, like when they're off playing football and whatever. That's where I kind of lose interest in it. But it is a great movie, and I love this series. Ended up got this at disc replay, and ended up picking up the series at disc replay as well for pretty cheap. Another gift from Mark of Horror, Gran Torino. Awesome Clint Eastwood movie. One of his final roles, I guess. About the third to the last, he did this, and then The Mule and Cry Macho. I think that was it. I don't remember if he did the one where Million Dollar Baby, the boxing movie. I don't remember if that was before or after this, but nothing on the inside. But fantastic film. And Salt, the Angelina Jolie action flick. This was also from Mark of Horror, if I remember correctly. He sends me a lot. He knows I like Steelbooks. And then last, move the camera a little bit. There you go. Actually, we're going to hold the camera up here with one hand because it won't stay in position on the arm. But this is the Best Buy exclusive Steelbook box for Rambo. I stopped into Best Buy one day and just happened to see this on the shelf. They had two of them. I think it had just come out, so I snagged one up. And love some of the artwork on it. There's, of course, like, just looking at it, judging, that's like Rambo 2. There's Rambo 4. Of course, Rambo Last Blood on this side. And over here, First Blood. The top, of course, mine's got some dust on it. Rambo. And on the bottom is just information on the different discs. So inside is each of the Steelbooks. So we'll take a quick look at them. This is a 4K set. So sorry for all the shoddy camera work here. I'll move these over and start showing them to you. So they're all lined up there in this nice foam packaging, and just some awesome looking Steelbooks. Again, fold out to a whole picture. Zoom back down here for you. There's Brian Dennehy, looking for him in the woods. Love First Blood, and I never thought that Stallone got the credit that he deserved in both Rambo and You know, in the 80s, it just become a joke. It become a catchphrase. You know, Rambo was yo. You know, and I never thought he got the credit he deserved for how dramatic the first movie is, and you know, just the quality of his performance. Not to mention Brian Dennehy. So gotta love him in anything he's in. So here's Rambo: First Blood 2, with his explosive arrows, the Soviet chopper there in the back, and behind the discs, if I can get them out. Yeah, explosive arrows, knives on the first ones, explosive arrows here. Then jumping up to Rambo 3, which always enjoyed Rambo 3 and seeing Colonel Trapman get in on the action. There's the camp in the background. You got the rocket launcher. Good movie, a lot of fun. And you know, he's still fighting the Soviets here. So there's, yeah, rocket launcher. So number 4, Rambo. It's kind of funny how they name these. You know, First Blood, Rambo, First Blood Part 2, Rambo 3, Rambo, and then Rambo Last Blood. But that's pretty cool looking. Got the Jeep with the 50 cal. It was awesome when he blew that guy to pieces within it. A lot of bodies laying around, stuff blowing up. And I love the line in this one in particular where he asked the girl, yeah, there's the 50 cal, where he asked the girl if she says she's going to change things, and he asks if they brought any weapons, and she says no, and he says, well, then you're not going to change anything. And then Rambo Last Blood, which I enjoyed. It had a different feel to it. It felt more like Taken 4. Didn't quite feel like a Rambo movie, maybe till the end. But still a very, very good flick, and brutal compared to the others. I thought it was just brutal. And there's his bow. So that's it for this one. I'll be back with a part 2 of the action, comedy, and drama series. Just getting this put away, and then show them lined up again. And still think that's kind of funny. First Blood, Rambo, First Blood 2, Rambo 3, Rambo Last Blood. So, but I'll tell you what, if he makes a part 6, I'll watch it too. So that's all for now. Come back for part 2. See you in a couple days. Thanks.